Hey, here's Joe, and welcome to a completely new game that I definitely didn't play before. It is MudRunner, and we actually played it before because, but the recording was totally fucked up and Edward's voice didn't record, but he's here with me today.
Hello.
And yeah, we didn't really achieve anything. We drove around like half an hour and then I realized we had the wrong car or the wrong attachment to the car. But let's just go in. MudRunner is like a game where you just find stuff to do and then you do it for like and are trying. I have no idea what this game is about. Basically, we have a map that doesn't open with M, it does open with F1. And then, how do you move on the map? All right. Then you go to a log station, get logs on your vehicle, and then you deliver it to the lumber mill. And Edward is already up there. I am not up there because I drove up there in the last episode that was never shown. Can I change to that one? Yeah. So I'm here with Edward now. And you see this truck that has the thing on the back of it. And what's problematic is there's something missing. Because on the... Oh, that's the wrong one. This one. This has a trailer attached to the back of it, and I forgot to attach the trailer when I started driving the last time, and I completely fucked it up. I have no idea how the controls worked. I completely forgot about everything.
Yep.
So start engine, we can activate all wheels and stuff, or we can just parking brake, there it is. And we now should be able to move? No.
Wait.
How do I deactivate the parking brake? Space. Aha.
Space.
Can we look at the controls? It was really problematic to control this game. Differential with Q, all wheel with E, winch with F. How do you go into the mode where you... V. Okay.
B. Okay, cool. Well, I need to deliver these logs now.
Yeah. Well, I need to pick them up. And for that I'll have to move up there again.
Can't you summon a vehicle or something?
And no, you can move to your other vehicles on the map. But my vehicle that I drove up there doesn't have the attachment that we need. Oh, I'm at the maximum number of points. I can't set so many points. Okay, whatever. We'll be driving there.
We'll be passing by one another. Because the lumber mill is all the way down again. How do I set the point? Ah.
Oh god, you're moving slow with this. How did you turn on the headlights again? H. Ah.
But that actually makes sense.
Yeah, unless you try L for lights first, which doesn't do anything.
Yeah. Okay.
So how's the weather down there in South Africa? You should have summer right now.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like summer. It's been super cold with that hurricane coming through. And then super rainy as well. The rain finally stopped though, but it's humid now and the cloud, it's still very, very cloudy. But at least it's decent. Our dams have finally filled up again, so we needed it.
Hmm. Yeah, that's
And
always very important to have a bit of rain in the summer, so that you
yeah,
don't completely die down. Yeah, with me we have winter right now. We're recording this mid-February for the viewers, because this might be coming out like a month from now, and then it will be good weather again. So actually, right now it's sunny outside, but minus 15 degrees Celsius. Might need to look up what that is in Fahrenheit. No idea. Do
yeah.
you use Celsius or Fahrenheit down there?
We use Celsius. We're
Okay.
we're not crazy like some other people.
Yeah,
Like to be.
I've no idea why you would bind your temperature scale to mercury.
Yeah.
I've no idea why you would do that, because having water as the base just really feels more useful, because like the getting the direct information when it's below zero, the water will freeze. That's good direct information to have. And with
Exactly.
Fahrenheit, the information, mercury will now freeze. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not really useful information, I think.
Yeah. It doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, I mean, it made sense when all the thermometers were made, had mercury inside them. So it made sense as like a thing for like researchers to use and talk about.
But see, researchers also use Kelvin and all of that. So
Yeah, Kelvin makes sense.
yes. So I don't know. It's just confusing. As someone who uses Celsius, well, obviously the others won't ever make sense to me.
Yeah.
Like driving on the left side of the road.
Do you
Which is
have
the normal
miles and
way.
yards or kilometers?
Kilometers.
And also kilogram?
Yep.
Okay, so you're having the same system that we have here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I don't know, having a base that starts with 0 just I think it works better, but obviously it's because I grew up that way.
Yeah.
Oh, my engine stalled. Crap.
How are you in fuel?
My fuel is fine, but my engine stalled and is smoking now.
We are not on hardcore. That shouldn't be... Did you have differential lock turned on? Because that's...
No, I
it
think...
was saying that that might cause problems with the engine.
No, I went over a little bridge and the car just sank. So maybe the truck is too wide for the bridge.
Ah, okay. Or did your engine end up underwater?
No, no, no.
Okay.
I just
Because
think
that might
I'm
be
too wide.
detrimental to...
Yeah, no, this is bad. Okay, so... Stop the engine.
Oh, I'm at that river that we went over the last time, where we had trouble. Dangerous water level. Great.
The issue now... The issue now is I'm gonna be in your way.
Yeah, at some
Recover in
point we
garage.
will probably drive past each other and have to look out for that.
I can't drive, so I'll need to... What? I think you'll need to take the load I have, and then I need to switch to a new car.
Why?
Because I can't drive the truck anymore, it's damaged.
Yeah, I can't. I can't take small logs.
That's what I have. Okay. Well, that's an issue.
So as you can see, the controls are a bit weird when you're winching your way across there, and then the parking brake automatically gets added again, and you have to turn it off again. It's weird. So where are you at?
I'm basically the same distance you are from the fuel station, just on the other side.
Oh god, that's the place where you can... Wasn't that the weird stuff where you had to winch your way through a swamp?
No, this is just before that, I think, or just after that.
Hmm.
Because it's downhill from the log station, so it's easy to... It was easy for me to get here. Okay, I'll have to get...
I don't know. Maybe you can like repair your car for in-game currency in the advanced mode?
I can recover it in the garage, but I'll lose this load.
Yeah, then you'll probably have to do that.
I just don't want to lose it. What happens if I drop the load? Let's see. Drop load. Oh. B? Can I pick it up again? Oh, can I drop the load? Just... It vanishes. It looks
Okay.
like it vanishes. Okay, good to know. Let me recover it then.
So you will be starting now where I started this episode.
Yeah. Okay, what do we need? Let me do it correct then from the beginning. I've got a log carriage.
Yeah, you either need like a single carriage and then you can take small logs, or you can take like the medium carriage and you need a trailer attached to that. Otherwise you drive all the way up there and have some trouble then, because you can't do anything.
Okay, what kind of logs are we gonna haul, do you know?
It had
do we
small
have-
and medium ones.
And what do the lumber mill need?
You get
Oh.
more points for medium logs.
Okay, so it doesn't... We don't have requirements.
No.
We just take the best. Okay.
Yeah, but it might be that once it's loaded, you can't really get through the mud with the medium logs, because our cars are too slow.
That's true.
So I'm at the swamp now. So the swamp was before the fuel station.
Oh, okay.
If you look at the map, you can see where I am now. Deliver
Well, if
8
we-
load points to each lumber mill. Okay.
Okay, so I only see the one lumber mill on the map.
Yeah.
And a log station, which is still in the dark.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
I
think
must-
when we loaded into the game in the main menu, it showed where the second lumber mill is.
Yeah. I think it's somewhere in the fog of war. Maybe I should just go that way. Past the lumber mill and then north. No, let me not play with broken cars. Okay, so I'm gonna do medium log carts and a medium log. So I need a log carrier to install a medium log cart. Okay. Four points.
So if you pull on these trees too much, they will break. Just having to tell that to our viewers, because they didn't see the last episode because it was totally fucked.
Shit happens.
Like I forgot to to check one box in OBS, which made Edward's entire mic not being recorded. And he recorded his mic and his game audio on the same track, which made it that it couldn't be put together in a way where it worked. So you would have my mic doubled, and his mic very quiet, and the game very loud.
It was a mess.
It was a mess, but something will always be going wrong with every recording session.
Yeah.
Like every time you start a game anew, it thinks like, which resolution did you have this game on? Like 1527p or something?
Yeah. Yep. It was weird, and everything mushed into my screen.
Yeah, it totally fucked with how Discord looked like. That was totally deformed because it changed my desktop resolution. Also, it's totally weird. And we were here too, which we recorded before this. Had it start in 720p, which is also weird because I'm doing everything in 1080p, and my computer should know that because
Maybe
that's
it's
the native
OBS.
resolution of my monitor.
I'm thinking perhaps it's OBS that messes with the settings. Oh, the
I'm
truck
not really
is
certain
heavy.
of that because it's just grabbing what's on the screen. And
Yeah,
that
that's
shouldn't
true.
cause any problems. So for refueling, you just drive into the fuel station and park there. And then you can continue.
Oh, this truck is heavy.
Did you take another truck now?
Yeah. No,
Did
it's the same truck, but I replaced the small carry cart with a big one.
Okay,
So now I have a
did you
trailer.
remember to attach the trailer so that you don't
Yes.
drive there and
Yeah.
have to drive
No.
there again?
Yeah, no, I did. I wanted to attach the trailer first, and then it told me that I'm not allowed unless I have the carrier. So
Okay.
yeah, this time.
Yeah, I assume it also told me, but when I moved there last time we tried this, but I think I just didn't look, and there's so much stuff on the screen
Yeah.
when you're playing this the first time, and the tutorial isn't really helpful on telling what you are actually supposed to do in the game.
I don't have a winch. Oh, I do. I'm just dumb. Okay.
So what's also weird with this game's controls is that you like set your tires to drive left or right, but then they stay that way, and you have to basically turn the wheel back if you want to be straightforward again. And that's just totally different than any other car moving game you ever played.
Yep.
I mean,
It's
it makes
weird.
sense to be that way, but it's still weird.
Hmm.
Also, if you ask yourself why there's no music, it's because I don't trust games to use the proper music that won't get copy striked. And I don't really want a copyright strike on my channel. Especially if I upload like 5 episodes and then I get a surprise copyright strike on all of them, my channel immediately disappears. Because after 3 your channel gets deleted, and that's not what I want.
And with YouTube, it's guilty until proven innocent. They don't care.
Yeah, and it takes eternities to get reviewed from like actual persons to look at your stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I successfully fought against one claim on one video just because I had the explicit allowance to use everything there from the composer of the music, which was also the creator of the game that was for Supraland.
Oh, okay.
Because I
That's
wrote
cool.
with the developer. That was the game that I started my channel with.
Oh, so that's
And
a while
so
ago.
back then I tried to get explicit allowances for everything. Nowadays I just start the game, record it, and if it gets a claim, then I'll just remove it again. Because basically every developer allows that. Just need to be very careful with Nintendo and other Japanese developers, because some of them just don't want any game footage to end up somewhere. Like Persona, for example, you can't upload.
At all.
I mean, you can,
Oh.
but you need to be aware that they can just remove it, and they will at some point. Also, you have to be extremely cautious with music. Especially in Germany. Because the German companies that control how music is licensed are very restrictive about how and when you're allowed to use music. And you need to pay a shit ton of money.
Yeah. I guess they're very strict over there, just always. Like, I know it's a stereotype, but is Germany really that strict with like everything, or
Yes.
is it just okay,
Like it's not really strict with everything, but it's like the bureaucracy is sometimes a lot.
Oh, okay.
You have to be very precise with if you have like if you want something from the town administration, then you have to fill out your 17 pages of form with all the right check marks done and stuff, and it's a mess sometimes.
Oh, I see. So that means everything is done slower.
Yeah,
And your
everything is
end,
very,
yeah.
very slow.
But then the government is efficient, though, I believe.
Depends
not
on
really.
whom you ask.
Oh, okay. Okay, obvious.
So now with Corona, there was a lot of trouble going on because nobody wanted to say like, that's how we do it, and be then responsible for it if it turns out to be the wrong decision.
Yeah.
So
that's
they
always
don't
how
want
it
to be
goes.
responsible, and then they're basically stalling their decision or making decisions but saying, yeah, that's for the next 2 weeks, and nobody knows if their business will be closed for a month or for a year.
Jeez.
So choose lock type to spawn, medium locks. Oh god. How can I load them?
Don't you just click them from a menu? I forgot.
Okay, I tried to use the log kiosk, but that's something else than the log station, I think.
Oh.
I think that is if I have a crane on my car, then I can load them onto my truck.
Oh, for like the big logs.
Yeah, also the small logs. But I think if I just stay in here... By the way, that's my car that I drove here, and as you can see, the trailer is missing. Choose a load. And I have to click 5 times. Okay, we got it loaded. That's how it looks. Oh god. Let's hope that we can move through this. Okay. First of all, let's plan our trip to the lumber mill down there. We don't see what's in between, but there are watch points over there. So let's first drive all the way back the same track, and then from the lumber mill I'll try to go out for the watch points to unlock the rest of the map so that we see what's there.
I'm almost at the fuel station.
Yeah. I see you there. I just planned my way there. I hope that I can get through the swamp with the medium logs here.
Okay, let's see. I'm worried about that river coming back. That big river that almost sank the car.
Oh, yeah. Do you... At any time, do you deactivate the all-wheels drive?
Yes, I deactivate it whenever it's a straight-ish road. Or when I don't need to... Or when the mud isn't too bad.
Yeah, I feel like I'm going way too slow when I deactivate that, so I just always have that activated. And hope that the fuel will be enough.
Will do.
And it seems like it will be. Also, when you're asking yourself why there are question marks next to our names, that's because we're playing that from the Epic Store, and the Epic game app thingy doesn't have profile pictures to be able, you can't choose a profile picture anywhere. So if we would be playing this on Steam, there would be our avatars there, but I think Epic just doesn't have any.
I don't think they care.
I just turned my camera around to look in the front of my car, and the guy waved at me.
Oh, that's cute.
Also, he's turning the wheel without... So that has nothing to do with me pressing A or D, he's just turning the wheel at random. Does break immersion a bit. No, the
There's
engine
the logs.
stalled.
No. Okay, fine. I'm fine. Okay, so the logs I dropped earlier are just lying in the road.
Ah,
Can I
okay.
pick them up?
You should have the wrong carriage now.
Yeah, I think so.
So my engine stalled when I was driving, and while driving changed the gears. Like I wanted to try another mode of this automatic gears.
Oh. Maybe you needed to clutch it or something.
Yeah, I think I need to brake and stand for that. What? Now I'm not moving. Why am I not moving?
Parking brake.
No, I think I just was stuck a bit and needed to turn on the differential lock.
Oh. This
Okay,
looks wrong.
if I'm changing to 1+, whatever that means, I've never driven an automatic car or truck. When I change it to 1+, the engine is directly stalling. Every time.
I think 1+ is only for like mountains.
Are you driving straight through the nothing?
No,
It looks like that on the map. I think you
I know.
missed the road.
Yep, just a tiny bit. And no, I don't. Oh, I'm gonna jackknife this trailer. There we go. This is gonna cost me so much fuel.
Yeah, you're right at the fuel station. You can directly fuel back up. Fuel doesn't cost anything.
Yeah, I think I will have to.
Also, by the amount of fuel that I've used so far, I don't think that will cost too much. Like, that will ever run out. I don't think so.
Maybe. Okay, I'll have to detach this trailer, turn around and attach it again. Let's just hope this works.
So when I went to work a few days ago, I'm a student who's working part-time at the German Postal Service, and we have to drive around with freaking bicycles through 1 meter deep snow. But you just have to do it because Postal Service has to work. But when I was going to work a few days ago, I have to go my 4 kilometers on foot. Took me over an hour to go there. My the breath on my face did crystallize, and I had almost had my eyelids glued together by ice from my own breath.
That's bad.
So that was the first time in my life that I ever experienced something like that. And I'm just grateful that I don't live in Russia or Siberia or Canada or some place where it's always that not always, but where it's that cold more often.
But I guess they're used to it.
Yeah, they're used to it, and they also have better clothing. Like, I don't have the clothes to afford to go out in like even 10 degrees lower than now. I don't think that will be working. Why are you just standing there? Are you waiting for me?
No, I was trying to attach my trailer.
Did you lose that?
No, I detached it to turn around.
Ah, okay.
And then I had to winch it.
Ah, okay.
But it's also good that I was, because, geez, this is a narrow road. Yeah, you'll see in my recording, it was a mess.
Yeah, assume for this we'll just have your recording always active in like the corner, and mine is as the main screen, and then we'll change it if something weird happens.
Yeah, that's cool.
So for like physics-based games like this, I expect it will just be a matter of time until the game bugs out and sends one of us flying, and I definitely want that on recording.
Yep.
Oh, there's still a lot of way to go towards the fuel station.
At least with the masks you have to wear now, your mouth didn't have to freeze over.
Yeah, but the mask
assume.
is guiding my breath in a way where it's like going over my eyes,
Oh,
and
okay.
that's where it then freezes.
Hmm. Yeah, that sucks. Do you wear glasses at all?
No, I don't wear
Spectacles?
glasses. I
Oh,
need
okay.
to wear glasses when I drive with a car, because when you get your driver's license in Germany, you have to go to a specialist who's like measuring how good your eyes are,
Yeah.
and mine were just not good enough to be allowed to drive without glasses, but they're good enough so that I don't use glasses at when I'm not driving. So I'm never using glasses unless I'm driving, and I'm just using them because I am forced to.
Okay.
I wouldn't need them, but I have to use them because it's like, I don't know if how the measurement system works for glasses. So it's 0.5 in the units that we use, but I don't know if you use the same units for measurement, how strong the glasses are.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I also have no idea, to be fair. But that's good at least, so you're not fogging up that
No.
every time you do.
Yeah, but a colleague of mine had ice on his glasses from his breath. Like normally
Jeez.
when you breathe over your glasses or like slightly up, yeah, of course your glasses go foggy. But if
Yeah.
it's it's below -15, it's immediately freezing, and you have to defreeze it to have that work again.
Hmm. Yeah, that's bad. And you can't just freeze it with normal water. Well, hot water, I mean. You have to do
Yeah,
it
yeah, you
slowly.
would have to have hot water with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And hot water doesn't stay hot long, even in like these special things where you put the water inside so that it stays warm. Like how is that called in English? In German it's
Um.
thermos. Might be something
Oh, yeah.
similar to that.
It's still a thermos in English. At
Yeah,
least
okay.
in South African English.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I think
even
I
in
got myself.
that, if it's -15 outside of the bottle, it doesn't stay warm. And water
Oh.
freezes if you put it inside after a short time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. In South Africa, we've never really seen the snow. We've had snow before, but it wasn't a lot.
Yeah, it was like this, like that also in Germany. Like we have mountains or higher up areas that have a lot of snow, but where I live, we basically don't get snow, or just like 3 or 4 centimeters of snow for like 2 days a year, and that's it, basically. And now we got real snow chaos going on, and like the state-owned companies who are supposed to clear the roads, they just can't keep up with how much snow's there.
Mm.
And like the buses don't drive anymore because they can't go through, and the cars can't move from where they were parked, and they are snowed in, and you can't really get your car out. So everybody has to go to work on foot. Those who are still working.
Jeez.
Because of Corona, a lot of people are at home.
Yeah, of course.
So it's at least not too bad, because most people are just staying at home and doing their work from home.
If possible, anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, not all companies can make that possible. It's not always the easiest.
Yeah.
I just realized that I had the headlights on for the entire day and now it's dark again. Now that it's dark again, I realized that I had them on. I never turned them off. And it's freaking dark when you turn them off.
I still have a little bit of light because I'm still stuck at the log station.
You're stuck?
Yeah, I'm literally stuck in mud.
Oh.
So I've been trying to winch myself out, slowly getting there.
Do you have your load already, or?
Yes, I have the load.
Okay. I did think far enough ahead to turn around before putting the logs on.
Yeah, see, that's my problem. At least I'll have enough fuel when to get to the fuel station.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. There's this one bloody log I keep getting stuck on. Okay, let's see if that works.
Okay, so actually, with the logs on, since I'm very much heavier, I managed to move through the swamp with barely any winching needed.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you're lucky.
Unless I got that wrong and that wasn't the swamp. But I think that was the swamp.
Right after the fuel station from this side. But it must have been. I can't get over this piece of log. Why can our guy not get out of the car and just...
Can't you winch yourself over?
There is nothing to winch against forward.
Yeah, then you'll have to drive around and use another path.
It's literally stuck underneath my car though, the truck.
Okay, then let's engage the things, then go to map. You're still at the log station, yeah?
Yeah. I'm slowly moving it a little bit out of the way, but jeez. Let's see if I can do that.
What are you doing down back there?
I was turning around. There is a log right underneath my truck, which I managed to drive over the first time, but not the second.
So now V, always backwards and winch.
Thank you. Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, it was helpful that I drove a car all the way up here.
Yeah. See, we thought ahead. It was planned.
Yeah. Good.
Thank you for
Then
kindly, sir.
change back to the other car. It's really helpful to be able to teleport between the cars.
Yeah. Sort of like route. See, going straight is a much bigger road, but I think I'll rather just take the route we know.
Yeah, that's the problem, like a road where, oh god, the water is coming up. Let's see if I can get through the river with this thing.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm afraid of as well.
Oh god,
Slowly getting...
oh god, oh god.
Put the parking brake and winch. That's what I did. First time.
Yeah, with load attached to it, you're getting swept away by the current.
Oh. Oh, that sucks.
But winching got me out of it. And now I'm stuck on a freaking rock.
I'll come pull you off as soon as I get there.
Yeah, that big rock was all under my carriage. Okay, good. Good to go. I think I
Oh.
managed to get over the worst of it. Now it's just a matter of how long will it take me to drive one times all over the map to the lumber mill.
Yeah, the new lumber mill. Because I know there's a lumber mill in the dark as well.
Yeah. So I hope you get a load of medium logs there too, because it said that we need 8 points of wood there, and we should be done with just these 2 trucks,
Oh, okay.
hopefully.
Yeah.
So it's nice that you can just, if you have like a long drawn curve of the road, you can just put in left like once, and then you can just drive around it instead of having to hold left the entire time.
Oh.
So it's actually, I like the way
That's
the
nice.
steering works in this game,
Yeah.
although it felt weird at first.
It's just a steep learning curve. Okay, let's hope I don't stall this car as well. Come on. There we go. States. Yeah, the controls really aren't that bad once you get used to them.
But playing this makes me certain of one thing. It's good that I don't have that job.
Yeah.
I don't have. It's good that I don't have to do that job.
Yeah. Like I like watching reality stuff about people building things and like grand designs and how it works.
Yeah.
And sometimes I see ice road truckers, which I think is a little bit more dramatized than the job really is, I think.
Yeah,
But
they just won't show the boring parts, I assume.
exactly. But I think those kinds of jobs are much more tough than
Yeah.
people realize. Almost back at the fuel station.
Yeah, I'm almost back at the garage.
There we go. $158 liters refueled. That's a lot. In South Africa, that's more than 1,000 grand.
While we were talking about measurement units, I totally forgot about asking for liters or gallons, but apparently it's liters.
Yeah, it's liters. Do you do gallons?
No, we do liters.
Oh, okay.
We completely use the metric system.
Oh,
I mean,
okay, cool.
there
Yeah.
is technically pounds as a measurement unit, but that's just a short way to say half a kilo. So
Like, how would you say it
a
then?
German pound is half a kilo, like 500 grams. You just say, like at a grocery store, you just say like, I want a pound of whatever they sell there.
That's
It's just
cool.
shorthand, basically.
Yeah.
And we are perfectly aware that like English or American pounds are something completely different.
Which is already done in and of itself. I think whenever America decided not to be an English colony anymore, they they went like, let's undo everything they taught us. A pound is
Yeah.
not a pound.
Yeah, but it's really good to have units that are universal. When you see
Yeah.
like the how they measured back then, like in medieval times, and then the measurement unit is like from the tip of your middle finger to your elbow. That's one unit, but that's definitely different for each and every person.
Exactly. I was just looking at mine and I can't imagine, because I've got big hands, bigger than average hands, and so mine would be a little bit off from, let's say, my sisters or anyone else.
Yeah. So that's not a good measurement system, but it's the
Mm.
measurement system they had available to them.
Yeah. Gotta make do.
So I'm
There we
trying to
go.
turn off differential lock every now and then, and the car just stops and can't move anymore. So I just have it turned on all the time.
Yeah, that's just good for when the road gets muddy. And I think with the logs, our tires are sinking all the time.
Yeah, I mean, we have the weight pushing us down on the road. That should already be enough to have no problem anymore.
That's very true, yeah. These are pretty trucks, though. I like a truck with a boot, or well, an engine compartment, I guess. Because so many trucks you see nowadays, they always have the flat, like, beds.
Yeah,
Okay, now
they're
I'm at
basically
the river.
sitting above the engine.
Yeah. Okay, let's see how I get through the river. Dangerous water level.
So I was swept away by the current, so be careful.
Go.
Maybe try to drive in a bit to the right, so that if you get swept away, you're still not where the water is deep.
Yeah, that's what I did. And then I immediately winched as soon as I could. There we go.
I see
The
the
trailer
lumber
is
mill.
being swept. And done. Great success.
I'm creating a path towards the lumber mill. There are a lot of small trees in the way.
Oh, cool.
I suppose there is a proper path here, but I didn't find it. Maybe I went past it.
That's possible. There in the beginning, it's very thick foliage. Hey, I got scared when you delivered that now. Second.
Good. Then how do I... detach stop engine, change truck. How can you move your... Ah, that was because it was broken, yeah?
Yes, my other one was broken. Well, I repaired it at the garage now.
Let's see, what do we have here? Ah, small car. Scout trailer, spare wheel and trunk. Carries 200 repair points and 1 garage point. Carries 60 repair points. A trunk, 80 liters fuel capacity and 200 repair points. I think I'm installing that. And that. And that. Okay.
Almost back.
So I want to go there, 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 and then generally towards the watch point. Okay, I'm trying to go towards the watch points now with one of the small cars.
Okay. I think it'll be much easier. So many small routes.
I have everything attached to it that's that I was able to buy. Like I have a trailer, I have a big trunk on top of it. I attached a spare wheel to it. So we could repair other stuff with this, but I don't really remember. We had like other garages that we could drive to. We drove like past another garage at some point.
I remember we kept unlocking cars that just stood there.
Yeah, there's one that needs to be repaired for short locks. One over there that needs to be... That's a refueler, okay. But there's no other garage here that we can unlock. Okay.
I guess unlocking the other garages makes it just easier to get across the map.
Yeah, it's also pretty interesting to see that we just always drove one road back and forth. Because it gets like the fog of war on the map disappears when you drove at some point.
Okay. Now I'm back at the garage, right behind you. Well, not right behind you, I guess. You'd think when a truck does this every single day, these roads would be like much better by now.
Yeah. But this was the first truck delivering wood to the lumber mill, I suppose. And that's why it's looking like this.
Yeah. We are the originals. There we go. Yeah, the ground here is super soft.
I'm just glad that I don't have to drive those ways.
All the logs, you mean?
No, that I myself don't have to drive such roads with a car.
Oh, yeah. It's actually bad. We went to go view a wedding venue last weekend, and the roads looked exactly like this. But only for a little while, like only closest to it, because it's in a mountain.
Mm-hmm.
But we think we're gonna take it anyway.
Okay, I'll be driving with you towards the lumber mill because I want to see what happens when we deliver everything to it. If it gets like a visual update or anything.
Okay. That would be nice. You look like you're going on vacation.
Hmm.
Or like a safari getaway.
Yeah. I just need to go to change to the other car. And move this out of the way.
Drive carefully. What's that mean? Okay. So now, what do? I guess I'm not parked correctly. Oh, there we go. Unload.
Blind navigation? The bog.
Oh, that's
Game
it.
finished. Ah, okay.
Many
That's
thanks
it?
to... I guess so.
We didn't. We did just drive twice that way. Why? Let's try to find the watch points and unlock the garages.
Okay. So
So
continue
continue
playing.
playing. I at least want to drive to one of the watch points to see what it's like before we move on to another map.
Let's see. Okay, I'll detach this trailer and just follow you. No, I don't want to exit. There we go. The detached trailer. I do have a spare wheel as well. Just in case.
It's weird that it was over so fast. We basically played for a bit over an hour to complete that map. And I was thinking like, yeah, surely we have to unlock all the garages and do both lumber mills. But apparently not.
No, I think we just need the points. Which is cool. I think it means you... It's for replayability, I guess. More than anything else.
Oh, got 7 points of damage there.
It's because of the rock.
Yeah, I've a lot of repair points on my vehicle, so I'll be able to repair that.
Okay, cool.
I was driving too fast. I think you are better suited for this situation.
I think so, actually. I can always winch you. Oh, watch out, there's lots of... This is deep. It's not too deep. Where should we go, though? Watch point is directly in front of us. This...
This is very swampy here.
Yeah.
And this little thing that I'm driving has dangerous water levels way faster than the big truck.
The truck. There we go. It's much better forward.
Ah. That's perfect. I don't need to spend any fuel anymore. Ah. That's the way of driving. I should steer left though, so that it doesn't topple over.
I am pulling very hard there. Where's the splash tower? Oh, right here. Somewhere.
Yeah, we still have some... Oh no, it should be right here.
Yeah. Oh, here it is.
Ah. Okay. Why should we use that watchtower? You reached the watch point. Okay.
Oh, look at the map now. So now it's all unlocked.
What is all unlocked?
So we've got a new section of the map unlocked. Now we can see where the road is.
Yeah.
Some of it, anyway.
Oh, there's a fuel station up there. And a garage.
Right by the garage. Hey.
Let's definitely unlock that up there. I don't know how many points we need for the garage. I carry 1 garage point.
Parking brake, stupid. There we go.
So,
how do I know?
How are you on time? You said you only have time to 2 p.m. your time?
Oh gosh, I only just realized the time. How long do you think that'll take? Maybe 15 minutes?
Yeah, I mean, we can just continue where we left off.
Oh, that's true as well.
We can just reload the game.
Okay. Yeah, then it's best that I not push it.
Okay. Then we'll see us at some point for the next session.